Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boy Hood Diggity, the Rock Reactor, back with another video. Yes, sir. Before I proceed, let me know where you tapping in from. Let me know what country, what city, what mountain, what hill, what island, what cave, what planet. Let me know where you at. Represent your hood. Yes, sir. Guys, we have another classic. I asked and you guys gave me. I asked for the Mount Rushmore of Canada as far as progressive rock. You guys gave me Triumph. I got that one in the pipeline. I've been having that one in the pipeline. You guys gave me the Tragically Hip. I did one. Didn't really feel it too much. Didn't really wow me. But it's there. Of course, Rush. I think that's on the top. I think that's unbeatable. I think that should be number 1 and 2. But anyway, April Wine. I got to do an April Wine, guys. I'm going to say it from the bat before I forget. Send me a good April Wine song, specifically live. Preferably live, a live one. Because I remember I liked them. I remember it was a long time ago, but I know I enjoyed it. What else? So you guys gave me somebody else. Okay, of course, Neil Young. I got a story about Neil Young. Neil Young is what I call a household name because I've been growing up always hearing about Neil Young. I've always known that name. I remember I had a neighbor that she had. I was like 10 years old, and I used to play with her son. And I remember she had a crate. She had a crate full of vinyl records. And I remember she had the Jackson 5. She had Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross. And I remember she had a lot of them. She had Elvis. But I remember she had a couple of records. She had a few of them. This is the only one that she had. And she had a few of them. Neil Young. She had Neil Young. And then I always used to wonder, and I asked her, why is it that you have a crate full of vinyl records, but you don't have a record player? And I remember she lent me the Jackson 5 ones, and I played it on my stepfather's record player. This was 85, 84, 85. But, yeah, I remember Neil Young. I remember that name. Always been hearing about Neil Young. I just never knew he was Canadian, guys. I've always thought I never really thought about it, but I've always thought he was American for some reason. I don't know why. Never heard a song from Neil Young. If I have, I didn't know it was Neil Young. Don't remember ever hearing a song from Neil Young. But anyway, let's get right to it, guys. And before we do, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the description. Let's get right to it, guys. This is Neil Young. I guess he's going to be talking about me because the name of the song is called Old Man. Let's get right to it.
Thank you. This is a new song I wrote about my ranch. I live on a ranch in California. I just bought it a while ago from these two lawyers.
He bought it from these lawyers?
There was an old man living on it. I don't know if you have things like that here, like foreman on ranches. It's like an old...
Why is it that I understood that he bought the song from the lawyers? He bought the ranch from the lawyers, guys. I was like, he bought it from the lawyers. What the hell? I guess I'm lost, guys. See, I'm an old man.
Old man living on it. I don't know if you have things like that here, like foreman on ranches. He's like an old caretaker. Takes care of all the cows, fences, and everything. Mm-hmm. So I wrote this song for him. Old man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. look at my life, 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you.
Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed. I like that.
Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. I want look in my eyes and you can tell that's true.
Wow.
Lullabies, look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last, look at how the time goes past, but I'm all alone at last.
I've been first and last looking at how the time goes past, but I'm alone at last. You know, guys, and I'm not going to stop it no more until the end. But I just wanted to say this. Music like this, they're gems. Gems, they're timeless. And also what I see is just not just the purity of the song, but the humbleness in the song, the content in the song, and the humbleness in the artist. You notice how these new artists now, they have an aura, whether no matter what type of song, what genre they singing, they have this aura, like I'm better than you aura, I'm up here, you down here aura. This, you look at this and you see the humbleness, the natural humbleness, the effortless humbleness in these people. Like he's just somebody else, you know, he got regular clothes on and he's singing about this old man that's taking care of his barn and the purity of it all. Give me things that won't get lost. That's just crazy, guys. That's priceless, man. I love music like this because music like this makes you feel more human because you realize that this is what's valuable, nature and stuff like that, and the actual humbleness. And you start looking at these people and these artists back in the days when none of this shit existed, none of this technological shit existed. And you see the purity in music. For some reason, it gives me that sense, that vibe.
Rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. I want look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Thank you.
A classic acoustic song. It doesn't get more fucking pure than that, guys. I'm sorry I had to curse, but it doesn't get more pure than that. I remember Extreme, More Than Words, one of my favorite acoustic songs, and Eric Clapton, If I Saw You in Heaven. I love that song. Those two songs remind me of it. This reminds me of those songs. I know this is probably earlier than those songs, but I never heard this before. but this reminds me of that, guys. Because when you look at this, it's just a guy playing the guitar and singing. That's it. And he's making great music that you enjoy, that make you feel that that makes you like this song. For some reason, it brings me closer to not just nature, but it brings me closer to us as just human beings. Forget everything else, just us as humans. I don't know, it's hard to explain, guys, but it doesn't get more pure than this, guys. It's all I gotta say. Guys, I want to continue to touch not just Canada, not necessarily Canada, but this type of rock, guys. Guys, my channel ain't nothing without classics. I'm gonna say that. I need classics. I need the Led Zeppelin. I need the Pink Floyds. I need the Neil Young. Of course, I need Rush. I need to touch on the classics all the time. So you guys school me on the classics. I did Neil Young. I got Doors. Let me know what you think about the Doors. I got the Doors because of course I knew about the Doors, Jim Morrison and everything. Just haven't heard too many songs from just the very popular ones that they played on the soundtrack of music of the movies back in the days, the music soundtracks. But don't really know Doors. But I want to touch on Doors because Jim Morrison was the man back in the days. I mean, you didn't even have to know that type of music to know Jim Morrison. It was like John Lennon. Everybody knew John Lennon, Elvis Presley. People just knew these were the greats. Even if they never heard a song from them, they just knew Jimi Hendrix. You know, that's Bob Marley. People just know. But anyway, guys, help me out. Neil Young. What else? I got Triumph. I got a song with Triumph. But send me a song from Triumph. I got a song with Triumph that somebody recommended. And I got it on the pipeline. But guys, like you already know, guys, any classics, send it my way. Frank Zappa, I got Frank Zappa there somewhere. Love Frank Zappa, by the way. Frank Zappa, people see him as crazy, and he was a crazy SOB. But man, he's a guitar god, man. The last 2 songs I've done with him playing the guitar, man, he just kills it, man. He's serious about that guitar, man. He becomes the guitar. Anyway, guys, like I said, anything classic, send it my way. I need to do my classics. At least every day I want to throw in a classic. At least once every 2 days, let's just say. And you guys already know, man. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the description. Peace, love, and God bless.